Hey Wizard, so I'm very excited to tell you that I'm going to be learning from some seriously talented and professional traders. What that means is I'm going to the IX Investor Show in London at the end of this month. And for any of you who are going to be in London or can make it to London for that period, definitely come over. Let's meet up. I would love to meet you in person and to understand more about you and more about your journey too. So even though we're a small channel, I know that there are some of you who follow this channel who are based in London, and I think it would be really, really great if we could meet up in person. Now, with that said, let me take you through the actual speaking lineup for the day, because there are some very high profile, very qualified, and very interesting traders that I'm going to get to learn from. But before I do that, I just wanted to mention, it's very important to me to always be learning. I'm 36 years old now. I started trading and I started learning trading when I was 17 years old. And probably went through a lot of the same courses and textbooks, etc., that you did. And the reality is we don't learn to trade just by discovering, right? We are given information and then we can act on and explore that information further. So it's very important to me that I'm getting insights from other people, particularly people that either trade themselves professionally or are teaching and helping other people teach traders. Let's go through the lineup. So Ian Coleman has spent over 30 years in Forex and working as an analyst. So Ian knows a lot about foreign exchange. I'm looking forward to learning from him more about the supply and demand and economic factors that impact foreign exchange. Sunil Mangwani has been consulting for over 20 years in the market, and he seems to know a lot about the technical analysis side, which has always been a weak spot of mine. I typically lean towards the quant side for gaining an edge, but Sunil seems to have been able to make a lot of sense with TA, but also mindset and also money and risk management, also in foreign exchange. So the first part of the day is going to give me a lot when it comes to foreign exchange and maybe give me some ideas that I can combine with what we do here at Crypto Wizards to see if we can find some kind of edge. Neil Crammond is one of the leading educators at Educate to Trade. And the reason why I'm very excited to learn from Neil is because he's going to be talking about the bond markets, particularly geared towards retail traders. Now, this is an itch I've been wanting to scratch for a long time. We get excited by the crypto market, by the stock market, by the foreign exchange markets, but how often are we talking about the bond market? And I'm pretty sure that there are relationships, that there is information that we can act on there within the bond market. So I'm looking to get more exposure from that. And I think Neil is going to be a great connection to make. So I really hope I get to connect with him after his talk. Ivo Lus is going to be there as well, who runs Dara Trade, and I hope I pronounced Ivo's name correctly. But I'm looking forward to going and connecting with Ivo because he's actually going to be covering algo trading and when and how to use it. So Ivo is actually helping train the trainer, so helping folk that actually train traders and helping traders themselves get the absolute most out of their profession. So that, again, because of our algo background here at Crypto Wizards, is definitely a talk that I won't be able to miss. Guy Cohen's talk is going to be on using scarce information for finding repeatable windfalls. Now, Guy has really got my attention because, as you know, I am a huge fan of options. I think options are the way forward. I get frustrated with the lack of option instruments here in the crypto world, and I'm just big on options because I can see all the ways that we can capitalize on them because we now know how to find all of these high win rate opportunities over here at Crypto Wizards. For over 25 years, Guy has been researching the untapped market of gaining an edge through analyzing options data. Given that Guy's interest is in the US stocks and options markets, he has developed his own proprietary OVI indicator, which he shares with traders over at his Wise Traders platform. So I'm really hoping that I'll get some time with Guy after the talk to catch up and find out more about that. Now, Glenn Goodman, who famously took 3K and turned it into over 100, was previously an ITV reporter. He's going to be there as well, and he's going to be asking or answering the question, is the crypto correction over? So for us crypto nerds, that's fantastic. I'm really excited to know more about Glenn's view on that, and also to understand more about his strategy on how he got such high returns from turning 3 grand into 100. That's quite astounding. Now, one of the other speakers is myself. I will also be speaking at this event, but I'm only going to be speaking from the perspective of a developer. So obviously, having run Crypto Wizards now for over 5 years, we've developed a lot of tools here, and I've got a very strong understanding of what traders are interested in and what they're not interested in based on what gets results and what doesn't. So I'm going to be sharing some insights on the day as well. Feel free to turn up for that, but given that you follow this channel, you will know a lot of that information anyway. So I would rather use you turning up to the day as a way for us to actually meet in person and connect. Again, I know the channel's small, but even just if a small group of us meet up, you never know what could come out of that. So that would be really great. So if you can make it to the event, then please come and meet me over there. The tickets are literally £0 to £25. Other than that, remember to always stay educated. You know, the ideas that came together for us to have the tools we have today on the platform didn't come out of thin air. They came because we exchange information and we see what works and what doesn't work. And CryptoWizards as a platform is going to evolve again. You know, the TriScan tool, for example, makes no more sense anymore. So behind the scenes right now, I'm developing a replacement for that tool, which will bring alpha. So, you know, we have to constantly adapt and constantly evolve. We can never just stay static doing one thing. And therefore, learning from other professional traders is a really, really good way to getting ideas and finding that little gold nugget that, you know, you've been hunting for. So I hope this video was interesting for you. I hope it was informative about the day. I'm looking forward to seeing any of you that can make it over there. Until the next one, take care and talk soon.